Good morning. So, day 2 of getting this bike ready and sorted for new owner. Cleaning. We're probably going to start on the frame, go to the motor, and we'll hand clean the motor and whatnot with some brushes. So I got some bristles, some tough and whatnot bristles over and on the fridge there, the parts fridge. Get everything cleaned up and sorted. We'll clean as much of it off the frame and whatnot as we can and everything else, and try and straighten out a few bits and pieces and parts and whatnot. Clean up the shock and forks and triple clamps and whatnot, and get it nice and clean, and put a fresh air filter and get all the plastics up to scratch and whatnot. So so today is cleaning day. Alright, let's get into it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out, grab this pressure washer out, and just pressure wash any of these pieces over here, such as the swing arm, and then the other pieces that we can get. We'll cover all the important pieces on the engine and whatnot. I'd say we'll pull this apart and make sure it's all good, nothing scored or anything. So we'll do that after we wash it. Give the frame a good clean. So we'll take out all the stator and whatnot and give that all a good pressure wash. Cover up these top bearings up here. So but other than that, everything else should be okay. So just pressure wash a few of these different things. I'd say I'll set up the camera out there when I'm pressure washing, and then I'll have another camera set up about here getting everything else. So that's that. So the first thing that I'm thinking we'll start with is the swing arm and the frame. So with the swing arm, we are going to have to cover up all these pivot points. Not so much these ones in the middle here, but definitely these ones here, because they're your main ones. And if they get seized, they are a pain in the ass to get working again, because they're expensive too. And I think what we might do is we might take these stickers off and give it a good polish later on as well. So that's the first job. We'll take all the plastics off, take the stickers off, take the chain guard off, and these plastic bits, and figure out how to seal these bearings. So but before we get onto that, I think we're going to have to clear a little bit of space on our table first. So that'll be the first thing. So now that we've got our bench space tidied up a little bit, we'll start pulling our swing arm apart. And what we'll do is, if I bring you in a little bit closer, what we'll probably do is, I'll start taking it apart from the bottom. So I'll take the bracket off and a few little bits and pieces off here and there. And we might, depending on how we feel, we might take out those bearings, but they feel pretty good and they are sealed. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Rightio, so that is the swing arm, prepped and ready to go. We've gotten the stickers off and wrapped the bearings. And we've left all the bolts in it just so all the water doesn't get in it, and it's looking pretty good. Just got to put these last couple of plastic bits in it. So that one goes there. That goes there. And we'll go outside now and we'll hit this with the pressure cleaner. And then whatever we can't get with the pressure cleaner, we will get with the our hands. So, alright, let's get into it. Righto, and now that that's all pressure washed and pretty clean, we're gonna let that dry in the sun for a little bit. So that's the finished product. It looks pretty good and it got most of the dirt off. It's just the really old shit that's been on there for a while. Like that kind of stuff there. But otherwise, yeah, it come off really well. So we're gonna let that sit in the sun for a little bit, dry out. While that's drying out, we might start on the frame. So we'll start pulling all the stator and whatnot off, and yeah, wrap the top, the head stem up there so we don't get a heap of water in there. And yeah, continue, I suppose.
Камине в 6 утра, фотография твоя, горят воспоминания о тебе. У камина в 6 утра, разбитая душа, и все твои обещания пустота. В камине в 6 утра, фотография твоя, горят воспоминания о тебе. У камина в 6 утра, разбитая душа, и все твои обещания пустота. В камине в 6 утра. Твой маяк подарил мне боль. Устал я жить, все обиды тая. Уходи, за собой закрой. Сколько бы я ни просил, но ты же знала, что меня теряла. Я босиком по стеклам бегал так упрямо. Если бы не твой милый голосок, я бы упал, сделав последний вздох. И звезды между батареи, как будто для меня. Я каждый раз загадывал тебя не потерять, но больше не могу, я просто мучаю себя. Теперь ты пожалел меня. В камине в 6 утра, фотография твоя, горят воспоминания о тебе. У камина в 6 утра, разбитая душа, и все твои обещания пустота.
Righto, so that is our frame sorted. Pulled everything off it. It's stripped right down. We've got a few of these, the fork guard bolts. We've got a few of them in just the holes that goes into the frame, just so we don't get a heap of water in there. So that should block all that water. And yeah, we've taped the head stem, so we shouldn't get a heap of water in there either. And do a heap of damage, and everything else is ready to go. So we shall go and start. Yeah, we'll go and start pressure washing that now. So let's go. Righto, so we have cleaned up, pressure washed the frame. It's looking pretty good now. There was a whole heap of gunk and whatnot built up around here from the exhaust, so we got that all clean. And while we wait for that to dry, the swing arm's dried now. And as you can see, if we come into the shade, it's still got a little bit of work, a little bit of TLC left. There is a little bit of water on it, but that's because I just accidentally blasted it. Still a little bit of TLC on all this, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the wire brush and we're going to start cleaning this up and making it look real good, make it look like it just came out of the factory. So alright, let's get on to that. Yep, so that is our swing arm done. Yep, that's our swing arm done. It is looking immaculate. So what I might do now is I might turn the camera off now and I might give it another light sand. just over some of these scuffs from the hard enduro. But other than that, it's pretty immaculate. So what I'm gonna do is I'll go get my frame, my main frame, and I'll do the same that I did to this and just give it a good sand and a clean. So yep. And plus I've also added, don't know if you can see it, that white. I've spray painted it white there, just so gives it that little bit extra visibility, and it still blends in very nicely and very well. So, and yeah, so I've Loctited those spaces in the middle there, Loctited the rear wheel adjustment, the chain tightener, and yeah, giving it a nice scratch with the metal brush. There we go. So yep, right. I'll sand this off camera now, and we'll go straight over to the frame. So we've gotten our swing arm done. I'll go grab it real quick. Got the swing arm done. It is looking absolutely immaculate. So here we are. She is fresh as. So yep, that's that side, that's that side. We have gotten everything on there, cleaned everything up. We still need to grease these bearings, and but we've Loctited everything else, so, and it looks really good. So that's that done, and now we're onto the main frame. I have taken all this out, and I've given it a bit of a scrub in a couple of places off camera, but yeah, shouldn't matter too much. So yeah, let's get into scrubbing this one. Alright, so there wasn't much to do on the frame but a few little pieces of plastic and whatnot, so it's all done now. I've gotten as much off as I can. There's not much else I can do without getting the vapor blaster on it, but sadly I don't have one of them, so I think we're gonna have to move on from that now. So I think the next thing is to be probably the subframe. So I'll get started on the subframe, and yeah, we'll see how we go there. It only took me a few seconds to realise that yeah, I probably should pressure clean this first. So I've taken the chain guard roller thing off. I don't know what that is actually called, so let me know in the comments what it's called. So yeah, I'm just going to take this out to the pressure washer now, and yeah, give it a good clean. So let's go. Righto, so I've had a thought, and after cleaning that subframe that I just cleaned, I thought to myself, if I'm going to start putting anything back together, it's going to be the linkage and get all the frame back together so that I can get the motor in afterwards. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start cleaning any of this linkage that I've got. So these two pieces I'll start cleaning so I can put them back on with the swing arm that I've freshly polished, and the clean main frame while I'm waiting for the subframe to finish drying. So I'm going to start scraping some of these down with a wire brush and yeah, see what I can get rid of. So yeah. I've got some good news and some bad news. Good news is we've cleaned some of the linkage and it's all nice and shiny now. But as I was cleaning this linkage, I've dropped it on the floor and all these metal rods had come flying out, and that's actually your bearing. So I've got about half of them on the floor that I can't really see, and I'm gonna have to find them. So that's why I'm standing on the chair, and I'm shitting myself right now, because if I lose any of these, it's gonna be a shit fight to buy some, and it's gonna be a shit fight to get this back together in time. So this is not looking good. So I might end the video there. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'm gonna go off camera now and try and find all these, and yeah, I'll update yous in the morning. So fuck, bloody hell. Anyway, cheers, thanks for watching.